great good evening to every single person, wherever you are, however you may be listening. You're on the Rewind Show with Lazo. I know everyone is going to be thinking, I've been waiting for like 5 minutes now and also hasn't come on. But anyway, nevertheless, I'm here now. Today, just to get straight into it, we're just going to be asking a question. Who is that person in your life that you think is not living up to expectations that you wish for them? Or you feel that, okay, this person could do a whole lot more than what they're achieving now in life? So that's the question we're going to do. And this question, as you all know, every single day, our questions stem from sports-related questions or sports-related conversations. And this one stems from Mikel Arteta. He feels that Gabriel Martinelli needs to give him a whole lot more in the training ground. Everyone knows that Martinelli is someone that all the Arsenal fans saw the promise that he showed, and we've always expected him to have like this very high ceiling. But for the longest time, he has been plagued with a couple injuries, and he has had like a topsy-turvy career so far. So do you guys have that one person in your life that you expect a whole lot more for, and you think the person is not hitting those expectations? So the phone lines are going to be open soon as 0700000089, and you can reach us on our Facebook, Sports Radio Brilla FM, on Twitter, Brilla FM 889, on Instagram, Brilla FM 889, and on YouTube, Brilla Sports TV. So stay on the line and we'll be back soon.
There can only be one. Sports Radio 88.9, Brilla FM.
For Champions League baller, I be your guy.
Enjoy all the action, fun, and excitement of the UEFA Champions League this season with a cold, refreshing bottle of Pepsi. Pepsi, official sponsors of the UEFA Champions League. Pepsi, for the love of it.
When you've had enough of those corporate updates and your network fillers sound like well, take your game to the next level and trusted by the best in the biz. It just won't stop! The #1 sports station, Sports Radio
88.9 Brilla FM.
We are the original home for sports. The sport database is updated constantly.
I love it.
That's kind of cool.
Rewind with Ozo.
Welcome back to the Rewind Show with Ozo. So today, like we said earlier, is we just want to find out from you if there's that one person in your life or a group of people in your life that you're expecting a whole lot more from, or you think that they're not reaching the expectations that you think they have the quality to. And for me, here's my take. My take is Martinelli is a very talented football player. He's Brazilian. And you know, when it comes to the world of football, we have this high expectations from players that come from Brazil or South America in general. We expect the flair, we expect the drive, we expect the hard work, we expect the dedication from them. And these are things that he showed as an Arsenal player coming into the team at a very young age as well. But then, like I said earlier, his career has really been topsy-turvy. You could say it's down to injuries or whatever, but then he has not been able to hit the highlights that we thought that he was going to do. I'm saying we, like an Arsenal fan, obviously. But I mean, the world of football generally expects a whole lot from him, and he's not been able to hit those heights. I think him and Saka were pretty much like on the same level, but then for the longest time now, and Saka, yes, he has been able to stay fit, but then Saka has pretty like gone a whole lot higher than Martinelli has. So just call in, tell us your take on what you think about the person or group of people in your life that you think they're not meeting the expectations. Tell us what you think about Gabriel Martinelli as well. And also, we're going to be talking about the Man United-Chelsea game. The Chelsea-Man United game, sorry. And I know we all know it ended up in a draw, but then tell us what you think about that game. And I know it's so tiring now to talk about Manchester City, because I think no one should actually bring them up anymore. I think they are runaway champions. Tell me what you think about your teams and how you think your teams would be able to improve moving into the next season as well. So calling, the phone lines are going to be open at 0700000089. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. You're in the right show with Ozo.
Confidence from Kaduna.
Hello, Confidence. How confident are you feeling today?
I'm very, very confident today.
That's
Always.
good. That's good. That's good. So tell me, like down to the question of the day, like is there that one person or group of people in your life that you think are not living up to the expectations of what you think that they could be able to do or do more or achieve?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing you say.
I said, so just in line with the question of the day, tell us if there's a person or group of people in your life that you think are not living up to the expectations that you think that they're able to hit as well.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's anyone, though. Everybody is living to expectation. Everybody is doing well.
Okay, and Confidence, do you support in the football club?
I want to talk about Barcelona, the big of last
Confidence, I can barely hear you. Your network is not giving me any confidence at all. I don't know. I can barely hear you. Can you talk a bit louder?
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It's much better, yeah.
Okay. I said I told the first time.
Confidence, I can't hear you at all. All right, Confidence, just try and see if you can hang up and call back again, yeah? So, I know she was trying to hint. I know she said something about Martinelli, and like I said earlier, as an Arsenal fan, he's someone that we want to see do really well, but then his career really hasn't kicked off for the longest time now. Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, so, I mean, the show is called The Rewind Show with Ozo for a reason. Hello?
Rewind with Ozo.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on The Rewind Show with Ozo. How are you?
Good. I'm fine. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. So, who am I talking to?
Ibrahim.
Sorry?
Ibrahim.
Oh, hello, Ibrahim. So, Ibrahim, tell me, do you support any football club?
Arsenal.
That's good. You're a wise man already. So, tell me what you think about the Martinelli situation.
I think what Arteta is doing now is right. I don't think you should rush him back. You know, do you remember the party situation against Tottenham when he was Thomas Partey back? Immediately he got injured in that same match and just a long time. So I think we should rest Martinelli a little bit. Should we just put him maybe 70 minutes till fully fit? That's what I think about Gabriel Martinelli.
So, but do you still have that faith that most Arsenal fans had that he's someone that is going to be a world beater?
I believe Martinelli is a good player and he's going to light up the world. He's going to come good.
Okay, Brian, let's come to
you.
Okay, Brian, let's come to your own personal life. Is there a person in your life that you think is not living up to expectations that you think or you hope that they should be able to reach?
I don't really think, because I believe anything that is happening, I don't know, that is how God wants it to happen. So I don't expect
too much from people.
Yeah, I don't expect too much.
No, I mean that's a good way to think. Is you do your part and like never try and say, okay, you're expecting people to do things a certain type of way. So, Ibrahim, thank you for calling in, and thank you. So we're going to go on a quick break, and we'll be back on the Rewind Show with Ozo.
Champions League baller. I be your guy.
Enjoy all the action, fun, and excitement of the UEFA Champions League this season with a cold, refreshing bottle of Pepsi. Pepsi, official sponsors of the UEFA Champions League. Pepsi, for the love of it.
When when you've had enough of those corporate updates and your network fillers sound like... Well, take your game to the next level. Be trusted by the best in the biz. It just won't stop! The #1 sports station, Sports Radio.
88.9 Brila FM.
We are the original home for sports. The sport database is updated constantly.
I love it.
That's kind of cool.
Rewind. Beat
Welcome back to the One Show with Ozo. So recently we said we're going to be like always having people that will be nominees for best caller of the month, and I could say I have my finalists down already. So I wish I could play like a tension tune to everyone is going to get ready. So this is the first nominee, and it's Confidence Uchendo. But then they had like 2 sending off. So do you think it's just like a blip, or do you think this shows that United are really
Yeah, I think so. I think they're really good because I think their last match they were too confident themselves, so they didn't really play well, thinking that they're a small club, so they could just win. But I think they came back with their best. I'm really impressed. I didn't think it was like maybe fair. Something like that the referee were not fair against Southampton, but I don't think so. 9-0. There's no cheating about 9-0. They really played well.
No, there definitely isn't. And I'll tell you something already. I am so confident and happy about your
Thank you.
Confidence, could you also give me your full name as well?
Yes, Confidence will change. This is a season of love. Send me my own hamster.
No worries, Confidence. Thank you very much for calling.
Okay.
There can only be one. Sports Radio, 88.9.
Congratulations,
Brilla
Confidence.
FM.
But like that was before Valentine's Day. But then for week 2 and week 3, we had one winner, Kenechukwu Onyabo. Let's see what he had to say.
So Chelsea is nowhere to be found. So it's only Manchester United that seems like a good team, and probably Everton. And I don't see Everton winning the league. So I'll probably say give it to Manchester City winning the league this season.
Okay, so you know what you just did?
What did I just do?
You just put yourself in pole position to be to win favorite, or let's say most challenging guest for the month. Exactly what I done. So I like you to also to just give me like your full name as well, and also your social media handle if you're on social media. Yes.
My full name is Kenechukwu Onyabo Kenechukwu. That's my full name.
Onyabo Kenechukwu.
Yeah, that's my full name.
All right, thank you very much, Casey. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my guy. You're a very nice guy. I appreciate you.
Thanks, my brother. Thank you.
I share your point as well too. Understand, because Madrid has depth. Understand, it's not like the entire Madrid team was around Ronaldo. Understand. So, but Barcelona, they don't have depth. Understand. All they have is Lionel Messi.
True.
If you're a player and you're not playing to Lionel Messi's game, they sell you off. Understand. That was how they let Neymar go. Understand, because Neymar refused to play to Lionel Messi's game. Understand. So they had to let him go. So I feel they may struggle for a longer period of time, understand, before they will be able to recover, to bounce back as the Barcelona we used to know them for.
All right, Casey, can I get your full name as well?
Can you get what?
Your full name.
My full name. My name is Kenechukwu Onyabo.
Kenechukwu Onyabo.
Yeah.
All right, Kenechukwu. Thank you for calling in today.
I called last week as well. I was the one that won the last week.
You're about to be Mr. Double back to back. Well, no, that's good. Thank you for calling.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my brother.
All right, thank you.
Every day, identify your station. 88.9 Brilla FM.
Now, like I said, Kenechukwu is the real Mr. Double. But for the final week of February, we had Aisha Ali Abdullahi. Let's see what Aisha had to say.
I'm a Man United fan, but I love my last daughter. I had her in UK and Chelsea, close to the hospital is not even far from stadium. So I have a
From
kind
Stamford
of
Bridge.
a background with that. So yeah, so I also like Chelsea, and coupled with Nengi is a Chelsea fan, and I'm also a fan of Nengi too as well. So I should like Chelsea, but I feel like the new manager would do better because since he started, they've not lost any game.
Aisha, thank you for calling. If they leave both of us here, we're going to stay here till for like 2 weeks. Thank you for calling as well. And
this is the first time I'm talking to you. I'm so sorry. I know that.
No.
Please, can you give us a chance to talk?
No, that's fine. Aisha, can you also give me your full name as well? Your name is Aisha.
My name is Aisha Ali Abdullahi.
Aisha Ali Abdullahi. Aisha, thank you for calling. So I'd like to say a huge congratulations to Confidence, to Kenechukwu, and to Aisha. And I mean, like, it's clear and obvious. This one, we don't need to go to VAR or anything to verify if you crossed the line or if you didn't cross the line. That the winner for last month is Kenechukwu Onyawo. So Kenechukwu, congratulations. We're going to get in contact with you, and you're going to get a Juventus jersey. Congratulations, Kenechukwu. I know everyone wants to call in and give their opinion also about the Chelsea Manchester United game. So the phone lines are still open at 070000008889. It's 0700008889. So like I said earlier, when you watched that game, it was clear to see that both teams were set up not to lose. I think both managers had their team line up with the essence of, okay, well, let's watch and let the other team have possession of the ball. Chelsea possessed the ball for most of the game, but no one really had the clear-cut chances to say, okay, we're the better team. So in my opinion, I think like a draw definitely had to be like a fair result for both teams. It definitely didn't help both teams, their quest for where the league positions that they want to have this season. But then I think moving forward, both managers will have to learn a whole lot from that game, which is you come into that type of game, it's best to put your best foot forward, and then you actually maybe have some tactical changes within the game. That's one thing I felt that was lacking in that game as well. I think both managers really did not want to lose. And for me as a football fan, I never want to watch a football game and see teams that are just set out to defend and not lose the game. It's better when we have like teams that are coming out to express themselves. And that's why I think most fans and most people who watched that game didn't have as much excitement as they thought that they would. Looking back to most of the old games, when you have the Chelsea Manchester United games, you're expecting goals, you're expecting players are up for it, but something we didn't have. Hello? I think we lost that caller. So in my opinion, we know that Chelsea and Manchester United are not where they're meant to be. One team is in huge rebuild, and I think that's Chelsea. United, for me, are at number 9 away from challenging. If you look at the Manchester United team, you have Martial, you have Rashford, you have Greenwood. None of those players are out-and-out number 9s. None of them want to stay in the centre-forward position. These are guys that like to play from the flanks. They like to cutting from the flanks and then coming to the middle of the pitch and maybe finish and get a few goals. But they don't have that number 9. I know they have Cavani, but I think they have Cavani 5 years late. I think if they had Cavani 5 years ago, then I think they'll definitely be challenging for the league, because from back to front, they have what it takes to challenge for the league, but they are lacking that number 9. And I think that's what's hurting them the most. So we're going to go on a commercial break, and when we'll be back, I'll be giving you my quote of the day.
There can only be one. Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
This is nothing abnormal. Should've known that I was a top scorer. UEFA Champions League baller. Win, I be your guy.
Enjoy all the action, fun, and excitement of the UEFA Champions League this season with a cold, refreshing bottle of Pepsi. Pepsi, official sponsors of the UEFA Champions League. Pepsi, for the love of it.
Every day, identify your station. 88.9 Brilla FM.
Rewind. Beat balls off.
Yeah, I'm almost sticking to my quote of the day is almost linked to what's happening at Chelsea and Manchester United. Two great teams that we knew that from seasons past. No one was really talking about City. No one was really talking about Liverpool. I mean, Arsenal were always challenging here and there, but then it was all about Chelsea and Manchester United. And I think now, like I said earlier, both teams are really trying to rebuild. United are closer to challenging for the league than Chelsea are. I think Chelsea need to find what the new identity that they're going to have for the team moving forward. I think they lack the identity they had in the past of having those tough, strong, physical players, especially in midfield. They had Makalele, they had Essien. So they had Frank Lampard for the longest time. I think Kante hasn't really been all that since the last time Chelsea won the league. So I think that's where they're really lacking. United, like I said, is in the number 9 position. I think if they're able to get a real Arsenal centre forward, then they're definitely going to be able to challenge. So my quote of the day is, yesterday is the past, tomorrow is the future, but today is a gift. So to every single person out there, just know that you have today. You don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but enjoy every single part of today and make sure you make the most of it. Thank you for being on the Ryan Show with Ozo, and I'll see you next week.
When you've had enough of those corporate updates and your network fillers sound like